Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Sarah here again with another video. So in today's video, I'll be showing you guys my regretted buys. So these are the items that I will not call them worst because actually they work alright for different mothers, but for me and my baby, I regretted buying these items. I either never used them or used them and didn't like them. So you know how as a first-time mom it can be nerve-wracking. You're trying to buy things that you need and you're always scared, like they always tell you, oh, first-time moms, we tend to buy so many things that we not use, blah blah blah. Yeah, so I actually was one of those, and I really tried not to buy things that would not be necessary. And I tried my best, but there were still some things I regretted buying. So we'll go through them in no particular order, and I'll tell you my feedback on those items. The very first item on this list is this. They are the Depends panties. So basically, on most Nigerian hospital lists, they ask you to buy the mother care pad. I would link it here. I'll show you a picture to see what it looks like. So that is basically like a thick pad, like an olden days type of pad, and I was like, I'm not buying this thing. It doesn't look comfortable, it doesn't look this, blah blah blah. So I bought these and I ordered like I think 4 or 5 of these packs from the UK. You can see it's inside pack. I even have a lot. They are still inside pack. I didn't use it. I took this to the hospital. I think if I was to have a vaginal delivery, I would see how it was useful. But because I had a C-section, and you can see even on the picture that it goes above like the lower abdomen, which is where the incision goes, and when you just had a C-section, they will tell you you can't wear something up there that covers it. So this became useless to me. Yeah, so I had to end up using the mother care one that I refused before, and I couldn't use these ones. So I'm sure some moms will swear by it, but for me they didn't work, so this was a regretted buy. The next one is Dear Aptamil. I didn't actually buy this when I was preparing for my baby. I had bought SMA Gold, but when I was going to the hospital, they told us in our hospital that if baby needed formula, they would either give them Aptamil or Nan. So I told my husband, get Aptamil for the baby. So they got Aptamil for her, especially because I did a CS. So within that first 24 hours, I couldn't express. It wasn't functioning here due to the anesthesia and all. So they brought this Aptamil. You see this big can, 800 grams of it. Big can. Look at it. We did not use it. How? They used it for my baby and she rejected the Aptamil. And now this thing has wasted. She's now 4 months. Never used this thing and I have to throw it away. And this 800 grams, I think it was either 8,000 or 11,000. I can't even remember. I'll check. Either 8 or 11,000 naira. So it was just a waste. I'm not saying Aptamil in itself is not good, but this is something I regretted buying. If I was to buy it out of choice, I'll most likely have bought a smaller container, because even the SMA Golds I bought, they were the normal size ones, I think 400 grams, but not this very big tub, to not end up using it. That was really a big regret. So yeah, I didn't end up using this. Next up are breast pads. You see these breast pads everywhere under the surface of the earth. I read on why you should buy this, you should buy this, you should buy this. You can see that this pack, I've not even opened it. They are still there. So this is, I'll show you what it looks like. This is what the breast pad looks like. This thing, as huge as it is, how does it even work on the breast? So I shall bought at least 4 of these packs from the UK, and you're supposed to put it underneath your clothing so you don't have leakage and have that areola thing on you. When I was wearing this thing, it would either fall off into the bra, it will move, it doesn't stay in one place. It will even fall off, like maybe you want to breastfeed, it will just fall off. Then the sticky part, the sticky bits, it was uncomfortable, like you feel that thing sticking off and on. I just hated it, so I stopped using it within the first 2 weeks or so. I used it maybe for 2 weeks, just a few days within that first 2 weeks of life, and I just hated it. So I just stopped and just continued cleaning and all of that. And I'm doing exclusive, yet I couldn't use this thing. I can't even remember how much I spent to I'll try and check and put the price below. I bought 4 cartons of this, and in each there are 60 pads because I thought I needed for at least the first 3 months. I don't use it. Next one is my breastfeeding pillow. As you can see, it's still in the pack. I didn't even attempt using it. I didn't even bring it out from this thing. Every mother I had watched on YouTube, they swore by the breastfeeding pillow, and when I saw one that was in a color I liked, I was quick to buy it. I've not used it. I've been breastfeeding my baby. I've also been expressing and giving her from the bottle, both from the breast, both the bottle. I've never used this thing. I've just been popping my leg up and breastfeeding her. I don't know why, but so many other moms swear by it, but I promise you I didn't use this. It's just using space in my house. If I see a friend or a mom that's about to give birth, I may gift it to her in case she loves it, but I didn't end up using this. So yeah. The next item for me was her bottle warmer. So this is the Tummy TP bottle warmer, and yeah, it looks all good and cute, and you can imagine putting your baby's bottle there. So what you're meant to do is, I think, put some water, plug it, and then you switch it on to warm your baby's milk. So actually, if you're formula feeding, I guess this would be amazing for you. But because she has been on exclusive breast milk and you're not supposed to warm breast milk, this has been useless. You can see this thing is still on the charging point. I've not even removed the security thing from it. It's still there. I'll keep it. Maybe she'll use it one day. Maybe not. Maybe her siblings. I will keep it for now, but I've never used it for a single day. The only thing that made me happy was that I didn't buy it separately. If I had bought it separately, it would pain me. It came in the set of the her sterilizing set. I know obviously the cost of the sterilizing set is all added together, I know, but yeah, I didn't end up using it. So alongside that one, I did not use my sterilizer. This is the Tummy TP sterilizing set, and you can see it's still intact, never used. Everything is still intact. So normally you're meant to put the bottles here and put I think the feeders, that up part that they use up here, and sterilize it. But Nigeria happened to me. No light, barely ever light. So if I'm waiting on this to sterilize my baby's bottles, I would not be able to meet up. So we've been sterilizing with cold water and drying it in the bottle rack. In my previous video of the best baby items I bought, which I'll link, you would see the bottle rack that I've been using to dry the bottles after sterilizing it in cold water. So you can actually do without buying this. And I spent, it was more than 100,000, the whole sterilizing set. So that money gone. Yeah, so like I earlier said, these items are not bad in themselves, but they're just items I didn't get to use. I did not enjoy using, and it was just not practical for me to use. If there's one thing as a mom, especially if you're a working mom, time is of the essence. Anything that will waste your time, that will add to your time getting ready before heading out of the house, whether with your baby or without the baby, you don't need that. So all these other items would have just made my life a whole lot more stressful, or I tried using them and I didn't like them. So these are my baby items I regret buying. I don't know, which ones did you buy that you regretted? Are there any of those I shared in this video that you also regretted buying? Let us know in the comment section down below. So thank you so much for watching this video. Please remember to like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.